Oh, I hit the button early, Joe. So we are broadcasting.
We're broadcasting right now. Well, we'll just start early then. We welcome everybody to our Unconventional Wisdom CSE / MacroMoment Trading podcast. And today, which is what, the fifth day of December. And we're going to have a good show today, I think. Hopefully we'll have some good questions. If you, Mike, you want to tell them how to type in? And
yeah, earlier you're watching the broadcast, you can type right into the comment section. Marcus is going to be able to see those and pop them up on the screen here, so everyone watching can read them and we can read them off as well, and then we can answer them. There can be questions about trading, about anything you like. We'll weigh in on it. So
if you have any questions about what we do, you can go to our website. The MicroMoment trading website and the CSE website are virtually the same. So you can go to www.micromomenttrading.com, and or you can go to CSE compoundstockearnings.com, not CSE compound, just compoundstockearnings.com, and they're going to be virtually the same thing. We've posted on those all the events coming up. We've got we have a 2-day seminar, conventional cover seminar that I teach coming up not this weekend, but next weekend. I think it's 14th and 15th, Saturday and Sunday. And Randy has all kinds of things coming up, and so if you guys want to find out what we're doing, and also you can subscribe to the Cal Report, which is free. It's been published for 20 years. The Cal Report, you see people can write comments, whatever, and besides all kinds of other information about CSE, you see all those comments of what people are doing, what the returns are, what problems they're having, what's going on, and that's free, and you can get those off the website. It's called the Cal Report. Okay, so I know we've had a good week in the MicroMoment trading, but let's start off with Randy. And Randy, what's going on over at your operation? Besides your camera going on, your camera light is going off.
I had to unmute myself. Doing well. I've been traveling around a lot. One of the nice things about being able to trade, you can trade from anywhere that you have the internet. So I've been in Virginia Beach. I've been in Fort Myers, getting ready to go down to Orlando. But every day I can still access the market and manage my positions. So 2 different types of trading that we do that I teach. The advanced charting, there's the telephone, the advanced charting platinum service, where we use the proprietary compound stock earnings charting system to identify new positions that are entering momentum, starting a rising cycle at this point, because we trade with the market, we trade with the trend, and the trend of the market is up. So in the advanced charting with momentum trading, we're looking for the beginning of rising cycles. Simply buy a call and sell it a day or 2 later. The last one was TXN, and actually got 4.95% return in 5 hours. Entered it in the morning at the beginning of the momentum, and it closed before the end of the day. So back to cash at the end of that one. That's a webinar that's each week for hour and a half, depending on how many questions that there are, that we go through and teach how to read advanced charting and how to apply it to the trading processes. At the same time, we usually find an entry or 2 during the webinar. So people that are following along with the webinar get to see and make their own decisions. But that's going really well. And then those webinars are recorded and archived so that you can watch them over and over again later on. Or if you're not available during the market hours when the webinar is held, you can watch it afterwards and still get the benefit of all the trading. Second is covered call platinum service. That's about a 2-hour webinar, because there's a lot to teach, a lot to go through on the compound stock earnings covered call trading techniques. And a covered call, for those that don't know, is you buy a stock or a long option position and sell calls against it to generate weekly income and to get your cash back at the end of the time period. And so we teach that during the Wednesday morning webinars, and those are also recorded and archived so that they can be watched over and over and over again to take full advantage of all the training that goes on. So the positions that were implemented last week was Thanksgiving week, I believe. That time passes so fast these days. But anyway, positions entered last week. Costco, 7.2% for 1 week of investment. VMware, 6.3% for 4 days of investment. And Walgreens Boots, WBA, 11.1% for 3 days of investment. And then that was back to cash. And one of the important things these days with this, the wild movements of the market, is being back to cash as fast as possible is a good thing.
Okay, great. Another aspect of Randy's service is on his covered call. You see a lot of, I just read articles all the time, particularly for some reason this time of year, a lot of articles, people talking about dividend stocks and, which stock is better for, minuscule difference in dividends. And Randy has a fantastic, great technique if you want to just own dividend stocks and not trade them, not buy them and sell them, just selling out of the money a call each month or each week. And you can pick up probably anywhere from 3 or 4 or 5% during the month or 20% during the week, which you can just count as a dividend. And you're never going to lose money, because if you get called out, you're going to get more for the stock than you paid for it. And these things just expire if you're doing weekly. If the stock has a weekly quote, that's fine. If it has monthly quotes or whatever, just a fantastic way to have a good, solid stock, and you just keep that stock. And you just keep selling each month or each week those out of the money covered calls. And Randy, do you have anything better than that? I mean, for a really conservative person.
Also, I failed to mention that part of the platinum service is when I'm managing my own portfolio with my own live money for my own profits. And when I find a position that I'm getting ready to implement, then I send an alert out to everybody that says, here's what I'm planning ready to do. And then after that, I put it in my own portfolio. And then later on, after it's filled, I send out another email that says, here's exactly what happened. So the purpose of that, of course, is so everybody can follow along in their virtual trading account as they're learning the processes, and that they get to see exactly how things are implemented. I get all kinds of emails from all kinds of other services that are trying to get you to buy their packages, and they always talk about, well, here's what you would have done in the last 3 years if you could have followed these techniques. They never say, here's what we just did last week, or here's what we just did yesterday, or here's what we're doing today. They always talk about, this is what you could have done. Well, when we're teaching, we're saying this exactly is what we're doing right now. And so people get to watch over my shoulder, basically, to learn step by step the techniques and processes. And that's, I think that's kind of a good value for the overall platinum process as well. And Joe, you're getting ready, I think, to teach the 2-day seminar on cover calls, aren't you?
I am not this weekend, but next weekend. I think it's 14th, 15th, and it's from about 9. What is from exactly 9 in the morning on Saturday to about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and same way on Sunday. And we always have good attendance. Have people been coming to that thing for years and years and years. And Randy certainly knows what he's doing, because he's been around here for years and years and years.
Yeah, you can tell by my grade.
That's right. But no, that's really that service. We've been doing that service almost 20 years, and it's just incredible. And we have people that still come to the seminars that have come to the seminars almost over 20 years. And I don't know if they're just slow learners or exactly what the problem is, or maybe they have no life whatsoever, and they just have to come to the fun and volatility of the.
They just like to come and see you, Joe.
That's it. I had a couple people ask about wearing this hat today. It's middle of the winter. We're not here. It's going to be 75 degrees today, so I'm acting like I'm in Puerto Rico. But anyhow.
Yeah, Joe, Randy, you guys might get a kick out of this. I was in the I was working on our Facebook page the other day.
Uh-huh.
I found CSEs, and I found the promo video you did.
Oh yeah.
Way back in the day, it was all like all the graphics and like a newscasting globe was coming in.
Yeah.
And you had a seminar going,
Yeah.
and I think it was in the square where some of the footage was shot. Were you in the same place, or was it somewhere else?
No, it was off the back of our apartment in downtown Fort Worth.
Okay, so it was forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw the promo video for it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I run into those every now and then, and you know, you forget about those things. You know, we've been around doing this so long. Tony cannot be here today, but he will be next time. And okay, so let's talk now about the MicroMoment. Besides Randy's subscription services, and he's doing those real trades he's doing with his own money, and you're getting those as he does them. And you can mimic them or do whatever, but you're certainly going to learn how to do covered calls and various different aspects of covered calls. He's got 2 or 4 different techniques to do covered calls. You get in and out real fast, and not quite as fast as MicroMoment, but within an hour or 2 or 1 or 2 days. And then where you just stay in for once a month, and don't do anything. Do a trade, buy a stock, sell a call, cut off the computer, forget about it until the end of the whatever time period you have expired on. But now MicroMoment, a little different here. These trades are very, very fast. Mike is going to explain about MicroMoment trading. Today, for instance, we did 35, 30, almost 36% today. Really a slow, like 10.4, and then 30.2 on Tuesday. And 37.58 a month. It's going to hit up around 50% per week. We've averaged over this Friday will be the end of the 31st week that's been a subscription service. It's been around a lot longer. It's been a subscription service, and we're up 3,800%, about 125%, 3,873%. Which is 129.6% a week. These are real great. And we have something else coming up. It's probably next week. Right now, Mike and Tony, I don't know why I've got all that feedback. Mike and Tony are doing these trades during a live session, what we call sessions. So in the morning, runs 45 minutes. From 8:30 when the market opens, 4 times 45. And you're actually watching trades. They've got their charts up there, and they've got they're talking through, and they're actually doing these trades with real money. But we've got a new service coming up, probably within another week, where both Mike and Tony are trading what we call a company account. And that reason we're doing that is because it's going to be audited. So when we get these incredible returns, people say, "Oh, it's going to be audited." I'm not familiar with that. It's going to be weekly, monthly, yearly, however it's going to be. It'll be a standard accounting type situation. And what you see from them is exactly what you see now, except it will be an audited account. And so we can't audit their accounts because those are just their personal accounts. So we're going to have this company account that will be audited. Hey, there's a question from Frank. Why don't you take that question, Micah?
Yeah, was the ICE intraday streaming equities chart, 1 minute chart, changed in the last month or so, specifically E1? It doesn't act like it did a few months ago. It doesn't seem to act like E2 and E3 with the longer trends. So if anyone doesn't know, E1, 2, and 3 are the main indicators we use on our charting system, our proprietary charts that we have. So that's what he's referring to there. We have not changed it, Frank, but I have noticed that too. It's honestly due to the market environment right now. E1 is based on the shorter time frame. So it's a series of equations that use the averages of different values. So when you have this, constant tight consolidation movement, I mean, if you look at Apple today, it opened, moved up a little bit sideways, moved down a little bit, and it's been sideways since. Just little back and forth movements up and down, really shallow. There's really only one move to play today, and we did, but man, it's been like this for a couple weeks now. The last month or so obviously has been a lot slower on something like Apple. So it depends on what you're looking at, but we haven't changed anything. It is just the market environment after the period between this last earnings we just had and the holiday season. Until we get past the holiday season, it is pretty calm. January, we should see it start to behave normally because the movement and the volume that drives E1 is actually going to be what we're used to. So honestly, it's a time of year. On the earnings reports, can you add in the dates of the trades? Thank you.
On the earnings report, you mean, I'm not sure which earnings report you're talking about. Which
Looks like
one?
Joe's breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, Mike, you can't. Your voice kind of disappeared there. Maybe you had a little interruption on the computer there. Anyhow, I'm not sure what earnings report you're talking about.
I think he means the trades we do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I said I tweet those out at the end of each session, as I did today, and I do every day. And then also they go in what's called the MacroMoment trading news, which is a daily letter that just shows what the trades were. And those we can put that information in there and in the emails. Sure, no problem at all. I'll go start that tomorrow. So the MicroMoment also has a seminar. It'll be the second seminar coming up in March. I don't have the exact date yet, but it'll be online this time and in person. It's like the last one was in person here in Fort Worth, but it was not online because it was the very first one we'd ever done. And so it'll be online and in person, and we'll be letting everybody know plenty of time about that. And also, Randy, we're going to put together. You remember what do we call the seminar where we have some? So which ones? Masters, yeah.
Masters, yeah.
Yeah, where we actually have clients that are excelling in the technique, use of the technique, and we'll have 2 or 3 of those also teach a segment in the seminar. Usually, it's a 2-day seminar, and we have a presentation on Saturday morning, presentation on Saturday afternoon, same way Sunday, and then we have a big dinner at night that we pay for, and a big cocktail party on Friday when everybody gets to town. So what I'd like to do, Randy, is pull up maybe somebody that's excelling in one of your aspects of something, and have them present there too. We don't have a date on that, but that's going to be in March also. So March will be a busy month.
I'll send you a couple names.
Okay, good. Yeah. What else we have here? Again, go back to the website and support MicroMoment trading.com and write us questions, ask any questions, and we'll show those in the Cal report. You can subscribe to the Cal report from the website, either one, CSE website or the MicroMoment website. Subscribe to the Cal report. Okay, you guys can get any thoughts or ideas? Anything we need to cover right now? We talked about the new service going to be coming out, where will be the audited statements and such. Marcus, do you have any other questions from people typing in?
No, no other questions. Just somebody said, Joe, it's hard to hear you, but I hear you fine. I don't know.
Yeah, there's some kind of gobbledygook stuff on there today. I don't know if it's me.
Kind of breaks up occasionally. Yeah.
Well, hey, probably Randy. Just for everybody knows, Randy's computer still has Windows 7. He's using Windows 7.
One of my computers does. I have another one that has Windows 10 on it. So
now everybody wonders why his video is always kind of cloudy. They wonder, are they getting cataracts, or is the computer just getting old? I think the video is just going on it. Just getting so old. So
it's like my fan a while back.
There you go. So I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and certainly we got Christmas going to be up here in a couple of weeks, and hope everybody's going to end up having a good Christmas. We'll keep our regular schedule here unless does Christmas fall on Thursday.
I think it does. Let me look at the calendar. Nope, it falls on a Wednesday.
Okay, well, we won't be on Thursday because the market won't be open, and I'm sure the office will be closed. So anyhow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if nobody has any other questions, we'll pull it to an end here, and appreciate you guys being here, and everybody got back from Thanksgiving okay. So we'll see y'all later. Thanks a whole lot.
Okay.
So long, everybody.
Thanks,
Have a good
guys.
weekend.
Okay.
Bye.